Hello, the Dallas Cowboys video has arrived. The 2025 offseason starts off with a B+, and here's why. We have coaching changes. The Cowboys kicked off the season with Brian Schottenheimer, son of Marty Schottenheimer, replacing Mike McCarthy at 7-10. Very controversial, but they wanted a change of pace, and that's what they get. Also, side note, Schottenheimer was the OC for the New York Jets in that back-to-back AFC Championship run in 09 and 10, so he has a chance of winning. Major departures. They said goodbye to the legends Zach Martin and DeMarcus Lawrence. Zach Martin retired, truly a legend at guard, a staple for the Dallas Cowboys. DeMarcus Lawrence went to Seattle. It was a bit ugly. He was tweeting at him, Twitter fingers all over the place. But they had those people leave so they could get more cap space. So they have around $32.4 million in cap space. Again, some of these have changed with rookie signings or some free agents here or there, but it's around this number. And this is how much wiggle room they have. This is after they restructured with Dak and CD the GOAT, and they locked down their D tackle. So they have the cornerstones of the franchise. Now they add depth, and they have the money to do so. Key free agent signings. They went after running backs hard. They had Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams at the top of the list. They got a journeyman in Paris Campbell, some guard depth. Dante Fowler, who was a baller. I'm pretty sure he had 10 sacks last year. Peyton Turner, he's a bit of a project. And then Solomon Thomas, he's a monster. I think he's an above average D tackle. Some re-signing. So Cavante Turpin, special teams GOAT for them. He signed a 3-year, 18 mil, which is kind of a lot for a special teamer, to be honest. Then just some depth. That's pretty much the main theme of this is depth. And then now this is the part you've been waiting for, the trades. George Pickens, the GOAT. I think he's going to elevate their offense to a whole nother realm. It's going to be less double coverage on CD. Are you going to double cover Pickens? Jake Ferguson's a baller. And then we mentioned those free agent running backs as well. And then they got Joe Milton from New England for cheap, just in case Dak is not him, which he has shown signs of that. So we shall see how that goes. They got a corner in Kyer Elam. The Bills gave up on him. They went younger. And then Kenneth Murray's a solid linebacker for the Titans. And to cap it off, we have their 2025 NFL draft class. I'll give you the review on the next slide, but I think Tyler Booker's a dog. You saw videos of him racing some kids at camp and like pushing them over, competitive. The Boston College edge was one of the top edges in the class, and they got him in the second round. They got Jadon Blue, who could be a baller, sneaky good, and they got Phil Maffa. So those running backs were a core need for them. They had Dowdle last year, was all right, but they got depth. Main theme is depth, and here's my conclusion. So overall, they were aggressive, prioritizing depth and flexibility of big spending. They want a big whale in the next coming years. It's a transitional year for Dallas, new leadership, new roster. They're going to look fresh and new, but I don't think they got necessarily worse, and I don't think they got substantially better, but they got a little bit better, especially with George Pickens. The reason why I give him a B+ is literally George Pickens. If you enjoyed this breakdown, though, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the ring icon so you can get updates every time. And yeah, let me know what you think. Put in the comments below. Peace.